almost all of the Republican senators, and we have a lot of very distinguished House members, mostly Republicans, to the best of my knowledge, all Republicans. And we have our cabinet, and I have a lot of enemies because everybody wanted to be here tonight, everybody. And then I said to my beautiful wife, who did a great job with the Christmas trees and everything, I said, honey, we need more room. Is there a possibility we could take the trees out? She was not happy about that. So we left the trees. We left the trees. Honor. We have one of the most talented men, one of the greatest voices ever with us tonight. In fact, I don't know how he can top it because Veronica, his incredible wife and partner and everything else you can be. Veronica, thank you. He was so good today at the FIFA Awards. We had the FIFA, and it was an award for me, I can tell you, but it was a draw. And they say over 1 billion people were watching, and there's no way you can beat tonight what you did today, because that was one of the greatest openings to an event I've ever seen. And he was in rare form, so I assume the voice stayed with him all day long, but this was today at about 11 o'clock in the morning, broadcast all over the world, and what you did this morning was incredible. So thank you very much. And I said, listen, we're friends. A lot of you saw that. I said, Andrea, we're friends, so this is about 4 weeks ago. So do me a favor, could you come over and sing for me that night? And he said, yes. I said, oh, that's great news. And we have almost all of the Republican senators, and we have a lot of very distinguished House members, mostly Republicans, to the best of my knowledge, all Republicans. And we have our cabinet, and I have a lot of enemies because everybody wanted to be here tonight, everybody. And then I said to my beautiful wife, who did a great job with the Christmas trees and everything, I said, honey, we need more room. Is there a possibility we could take the trees out? She was not happy about that. So we left the trees. We left the trees. But we could have had a few more seats, but that's okay. But I do want to congratulate you. You've gotten rave reviews for the Christmas dinner, really decorations and ornaments and everything else, and it's never looked more beautiful, and I appreciate it, Melania. And I appreciate the two of you being with us tonight. And we're going to hear a voice, the voice of an angel. It's a voice like very few people have ever been able to achieve, and I've had a lot of great friends. One of your great friends was Luciano Pavarotti, and as you know, he was a great friend of mine. And between the two of these men, I don't know, it's a flip. It's a flip. Very different. There's a sweetness about yours. There's a power about his. And when you put them all together, let's call it a tie. Let's call it a tie. But he was something very special, great friend of both of ours. So I just want to thank everybody here for the great job that you've done. We're the hottest. I said it this morning. A year ago, we were a dead country. And now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And that's said by every single leader in the world. And I said it this morning, the same thing. And we had a lot of the world's leaders there at FIFA. And nobody stood up and objected. Nobody smiled. Nobody rolled their eyes. We're the hottest country anywhere in the world. And I just want to thank you all for being here. And Andrea, you just go have a good time. I hated to impose, but he was here a month ago. I just said, come on, would you do it? He said, yes. In a weak moment, he said, yes. And here he is. And I appreciate it very much. A great honor. Thank you. Enjoy it, everybody. Thank you very much.
So this is the World Cup trophy. This is the official ball for the World Cup. And we are now going to do the draw. Ladies and gentlemen. But before that, as is customary, there is always a question that the moderator asks the draw assistant. So I would like to start with Mr. Carney. How big a deal is it to co-host the World Cup for Canada? Oh. Difficult question, I know, but...
It is the biggest of deals, Gianni. You know, it's the #1 sport for Canadian boys and girls. 2/3 of the country watched the last World Cup. And we are partnered with the United States and Mexico, welcoming the world. There's more than 200 nationalities in Canada. more than 200 nationalities in FIFA. The top 48 are coming to North America. It is going to be the biggest deal ever.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. President Trump, next summer is historic for the United States in more than one way. What does it mean to you that the FIFA World Cup is actually taking place in the United States 250th birthday? Special.
Well, for years, Johnny, they've thought soccer or football would be so big so fast. And I remember, I shouldn't say this because it was a long time ago, but I remember watching Pelé play on a team called the Cosmos. Pelé, who was fantastic, as you know, I assume one of the greats.
Oh, yes.
And,
Pelé. Let's applaud Pelé, please. One of the greatest.
And he scored 3 goals out there. I said, that man can play. I was pretty young at that point, and who knew this was going to happen? But when you look at what has happened to football in the United States, again, soccer in the United States, we seem to never call it that because we have a little bit of a conflict with another thing that's called football. But when you think about it, shouldn't it really be called? I mean, this is football. There's no question about it. We have to come up with another name for the NFL stuff.
Yes.
It really doesn't make sense when you think about it. It's really football. But who would have thought it would have come to a level where you've set your all-time season ticket ratings? Nobody's ever sold as many tickets, and you're still a long way from that ball being kicked down the field. So I just want to congratulate you. What an incredible leap this has been, and congratulations to FIFA.
Thank you. Thank you, President. Big round of applause, and the best is still to come, of course. So let's start with the draw. I will just show you how it works. I've done a few of them. Don't be scared, right? So you have to basically mingle the balls a little bit. You can see, I show this for the public, you see. Mingle. And then, one by one, we start with Mr. Carney. You pick one. Wait. You open it. You see there is a little paper inside. You take out the paper, these 2 things, you can throw them in here. And then you can show to the public what you have drawn, which for me is FIFA, of course. I'm just the moderator. Mr. Carney, do you want to start?
I'm ready.
Don't forget, and pick the right ball, please. Already chosen. Okay, let's see which team will be drawn by Mr. Mark Carney. Oh, Canada! Oh, congratulations. Canada, ladies and gentlemen, the first team drawn in this World Cup. Group B1 for Canada, by the way. President Trump, up to you. Don't forget to mingle, to mix.
I think I know what this is going to be now.
Everything.
But let's see.
Are you sure? Are you sure this is the ball? You can still change it if you want.
Does he know something that I don't know? Let's give it a shot, John.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I agree. Okay.
This is shocking.
United States of America. Excellent. Group D1. Can I ask all the 3 of you to lift like this on your chest, in front of your chest like this? Yeah, the name of the country. We'll give a nice photo. Excellent. And if I can ask you to come in front here for another photo with the paper, con el papelito, por favor. There, here where you can see the, voila, here for another photo so that everyone can see what you have drawn. Here we are.